Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have been given the great pleasure of introducing the first play of the night.
The cast has been hard at work these last few weeks, and they're excited to show off the fruits of their labor.
Our story today is set in this idyllic town of Paradise Junction, where sunshine and good health is a certainty, and bad fortune is nothing but a myth.
The people of this town are like a big family, and they've known nothing but tranquility for years.
Not everyone who visits this place is moved by the residents' friendliness, though.
Some people only see an opportunity to exploit the trusting townfolk. When presented with what they've been told is a golden opportunity, will they fall victim to their own greed?
Or will they remember the magic of Paradise Junction, the benevolent spirit that once lived in the hearts of each citizen?
Tonight, we present a story of greed and deception, but also one of love and forgiveness.
Tonight, we present Trouble in Paradise Junction.
Welcome to Paradise Junction, the best little town in the world. We've got a saying around here: if things seem too good to be true, then you must be in Paradise Junction. Oh, it's not perfect, not by any means. It just seems that everything works out a little bit better here. It's the kind of place where the weather is always fine.
Good morning, Gertie.
Good morning, Enda. Beautiful day, ain't it?
All day, every day.
Did you get into that rain last night?
Sure did. Left my car sparkling like it was brand new.
Only in Paradise Junction.
It's the kind of place where every thumb is green.
Where are you going, Fred? To the beach?
What? Oh no, these are beach balls. These are my tomatoes.
Tomatoes, huh? What'd you feed them?
Nothing. I just dumped the cat's litter box outside last night, and in the morning I found these.
Only in Paradise Junction.
It's the kind of place where everyone is willing to lend a hand, even if they have their own way of doing it.
Officer Ben! Officer Ben! Mr. Whisker is stuck in a tree!
Hold on, Cindy, I'll get the fire truck. The ladder should be able to reach him.
You can't use the ladder, Officer Ben. Remember last time? You almost scared the poor thing to death.
I say we cut that tree down. That thing was waiting to thaw and crush us all to death.
Oh no, Mrs. Ruckus, we can't cut down the tree. The town charter was signed under that tree.
Look, Arabella, a crowd. Stand up straight and smile. You'll never know when the paparazzi will show up. I could use my high air balloon.
Sure, once you get up that high, how will you grab the cat?
You could grab him with my fishing net.
What if the balloon floats away?
Well, I'll tell you something heavy.
See, I knew the fire truck would come in handy.
Oh, thank you, Wilbur.
Wait, Cindy, is that Mr. Whiskers?
It sure is.
Great job, Wilbur. How'd you get him down?
I did. I think he got so tired of everybody arguing, he decided to come down on his own.
Only in Paradise Junction.
How did we get this way? Well, it all started 150 years ago when Jedediah Hornblower founded the town. He took out advertisements in all the big Eastern newspapers. Get rich quick, they said. The streets of Paradise Junction are paved with gold. Folks streamed in from all over hoping to strike the rich. The only problem? There was no gold, and that made people mad. In fact, they got so mad that they ran Jedediah out of his own town. Most of the people left after that, but the few that stayed looked around them and liked what they saw. No, the streets of Paradise Junction weren't paved with gold, but when the sun came up over Mount Paradise each morning, it almost feels like they were. And no, Paradise Creek wasn't made of silver, but once you knelt down and take a big long swig from it, it almost feels like the world was a treasure box. Yep, people were pretty happy here. At least they were before the TV folks came. What do you think of the pie, Horace? Horace?
You got magic in that oven, Joe.
There's nothing magic about it. You just gotta pay attention.
All right, how much do you want?
For the pie,
For the recipe? $5,000? $10,000?
I don't want your money.
$20,000, and that's my final offer.
Why do you want the recipe so bad?
But Martha's entered the pie baking contest every year for the last 3 years in a row, and every time she's come home brokenhearted.
And you want her to win?
No, I'm the one who has to eat those pies. I want them to stop tasting like they were scraped from the bottom of a garbage bin. Tell me, Joe, have you ever tried a piece of her onion pie?
Is that what was in there?
Yeah, she said she wanted to give it some bite.
Look, if it means that much to you, I'll just give you the recipe.
Oh, you're a fool, Joe. I could have made you a rich man.
Rich? I'm already rich.
You, rich?
Well, sure. The sun's shining, the trees are blooming, and I've got another pie just like that one coming out of the oven. What more could I possibly want?
I could think of one thing.
You keep quiet now. Morning, Polly. Would you like to try a piece of my special huckleberry pie?
Not today, Joe. I'm making my rounds for the Gazette. I don't suppose there's been any big news since yesterday?
Oh, haven't you heard? The Huckleberries got broken into last night.
Really? What happened?
You know how soundly Ernie sleeps, right? Well, last night around 3 a.m., he was yanked out of dreamland by a deafening crash in the kitchen.
Go on.
He grabbed his shotgun and he went to confront the intruder. His hands were shaking, his knees were knocking. It must have taken him 15 minutes to get down the stairs. When he did, well, the kitchen was a disaster. Chairs were knocked over, pots and pans were scattered everywhere. And then he saw it. What? A huge shadow just past the table. He raised his shotgun and it crept quietly toward it, keeping a steady finger on the trigger. And then, without a lick of fear, the intruder poked his head above the table.
Oh my goodness, who was it?
Goliath.
Goliath? Ernie's rooster?
That's right.
I should have known better than to come here looking for news.
Oh, I don't know. I've always heard no news is good news.
Not for a reporter like me, Joe. Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamed of working for a big city newspaper. The tap, tap, tap of the typewriters, the roar of the giant presses. I keep applying for jobs, but no one will give me a chance. And do you know why?
No?
Because all I ever write about are pie baking contests and renegade roosters.
Forget the big city, Polly. Stay here and marry me. What are you laughing at? What's so funny?
You've asked me that in January, February, March, April, and now May. And each time, I've said no. When are you going to give up?
Oh, I don't know. What month comes after never?
And besides, a girl's not likely to say yes until she sees what type of ring she's getting.
You want a ring? I'll give you a ring.
Look, Joe, you know I love you, but let's face facts. There's no way you're going to leave Paradise Junction. And I absolutely refuse to spend the rest of my life in this one-horse town.
Didn't you hear? We're not a one-horse town anymore. Mr. Pinkley's mare had twins.
You know what I mean?
Look, Polly, there's got to be something to convince you to stay here and marry me.
Sure, Joe. If Paradise Junction made the front page of the New York Times, then I know the town had arrived. Well, goodbye, Joe. Goodbye, Mr. McGillicuddy.
Goodbye, Molly.
Hallelujah!
What's gotten into you?
Didn't you hear? I've got a wedding to plan.
Now, hold on, Joe. You've got to get Paradise Junction on the front page of the New York Times first.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah? And how do you plan on doing that?
I don't want to get bogged down in all the details. I'm more of a big picture guy.
Well, when the story comes out, make sure you save me a copy.
Will do, Horace. Yahoo!
Oh, great. My heel broke. Couldn't take possibly get anywhere. Can we help you? Yes, my Lamborghini got about a mile down the road. And what do you want us to
She just won the Miss Paradise Junction contest.
She was the only contestant for the third year in a row.
Would it kill you to let her have her day in the sun? After all, Horace has contributed a great deal of money to this town.
I know, and I'm grateful, but his money wasn't so strings attached. I mean, I'll take the parking lot.
Horace McGillicuddy Park?
Yeah. I mean, it's great having a place for the kids to play, but did he have to plaster every square inch of the playground with advertisements for his store?
Oh, I'm sure he just wanted to get an edge on the competition.
What competition? He's got the only store in town.
Look, if you don't sign it, Horace is going to track you down wherever you're going and make you sign it himself.
I suppose you're right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go drunk.
Is there a number I can reach you at?
Oh, it's Joe.
Ah, you like Joe.
Everybody likes Joe. That's not the problem. The problem is he's liable to talk my ear off, and I'll never get to go away from that.
Duck behind the desk, Mayor. I'll take care of him.
Peace, Mama.
Hey, Velma, have you seen Mayor Flo?
Sorry, Joe. She just left for her fishing trip.
That's too bad. I brought my special huckleberry pie.
Just
I know
set
it's her
it down
favorite.
here. She can have a bite when she gets back.
But it's still all fresh and gooey inside.
Get it here.
Oh, hey, Mayor Flo. I thought you were leaving until tomorrow.
I just got a hot tip. Catfish are biting something fierce.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Now, Joe, you know there isn't enough money in the world to make me give up my secret fishing hole.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Say, you didn't come here just to bring me this pie, now, did you?
Nah, I came here to talk to you about your nephew.
My nephew? What for?
Yeah. Didn't you say he was an editor for the Times?
Well, I said he was an editor for a time.
Oh, I guess that's different then.
Why'd you want to know?
I just thought it'd be nice if we could get Paradise Junction in the newspapers. You know, boost our town's image. What are you laughing at?
Joe, you're the last person in the world to care about our town's image. Aren't you the one who wanted to remove all the signs so people just pass through without knowing they've been here?
Okay, fine. If you must know, I asked Polly to marry me.
Again?
Sure, but this time she said yes.
Oh, congratulations! What's the big day?
You see, that's the thing. I gotta get Paradise Junction on the front page of the New York Times first.
Joe, are you really sure that Holly wants to marry me?
Sure, I'm sure. She's just a little particular about how she does it.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe. I can't help you there.
I was afraid of that.
Now, I really gotta get going.
Where are you going?
Oh, it's about 50 miles. You're a slab.
Have a good trip, Mayor Flo.
Hey, Joe, do you have a few minutes?
I always have time for you, Velma.
Good, because the mayor's chair has been making some really funny noises.
Are you sure it's the chair?
Well, just fix it, please.
Excuse me, Mayor?
No, I'm just the...
My name is Tina Powers. I want to produce a reality TV show here.
A reality TV show? What's that?
Don't you watch television?
Nurse, there's something else to watch.
Well, what we do is show real people, your friends, your family, living their day-to-day lives.
I could see that just sitting on my porch swing.
Well, sure you can, but think of all those poor, ignorant souls out in the rest of the country. Wouldn't you want them to see how good you've got it?
I don't know, ma'am. That kind of seems like bragging to me.
Okay, forget that. Think of the money.
Money?
Sure, we'll pay the town $5 million if you give us the right to film here.
I'm sorry, but I don't really know what the town would do with that kind of money.
Oh, come on, you could think of something. You could build a municipal swimming pool or improve your schools.
Paradise Creek is just fine for swimming, and we've got the smartest kids in the county.
Okay, forget that. Think of the fame.
Fame?
If the show's a hit, you'll be covered by all the media, magazines, newspapers, or you might even make the front page of the New York Times.
Where's my sign?
Right here.
Wait, what's this?
What? Oh, that's just the fine print.
It says you're allowed to film us anytime, any place, and you're free to edit our words any way you see fit.
It's standard, I assure you.
I'm sorry, but I can't sign this.
Have you lost your mind?
Maybe, but we've got a pretty good thing going here. We may not be as sophisticated as you, we appreciate the little things that make each day worth living, and we can always count on our neighbors whenever we need to help. Can you say that about your neighbors?
I wouldn't know. I've never met them.
Goodbye, Miss Tina. I hope you find success. Just not around here.
You're gonna regret not signing this.
Maybe, but I'm gonna regret signing even more.
Who was that, Joe? She looked pretty mad.
Don't worry, Vilma. We're not gonna be hearing from her ever again.
You wanna bet?
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
What you reading there, Miss Cratchit?
This article that Polly wrote. It seems some New York producer wants to make a reality show here.
Can they do that?
Why, sure they can do that. And they would too, excepting Joe put a stop to it.
Joe, what's Joe got to do with any of it?
Well, it seems he was in the producer's office he was in the mayor's office when the producer stopped by. She offered the town $5 million to film a reality show here. The showrunner wanted off with one of the mayor's fishing poles. He never even told her he was a mayor.
Well, Joe's got no right to do that.
Well, he done it just the same.
Ernie, you hear the big news?
No, what?
Joe got off the big Hollywood producer with the shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she got $50 million through to the town, but he turned her down cold.
I didn't even know Joe owned a gun.
You gonna believe the newspaper or your own mind?
The newspaper, of course.
Martha, you are not going to believe this.
Calm down, Edna. What is it now?
Steven Spielberg offered to buy Paradise Junction for $500 million, and Joe shot.
You don't say.
As sure as I'm standing here,
I ought to have a talk with that boy.
I think we should all talk to him.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's go.
Hey, Ernie, I saved you a piece of that rhubarb pie. Would you rather have blueberry? Oh, hey, ladies. What brings you here this fine morning? It's not often you two are in the same side. Looks like I'm gonna need more pie.
We're not here for the pie, Joe. We've got something more important on our minds.
We heard you killed Steven Spielberg.
What? That's ridiculous.
Says it right there in the newspaper.
It doesn't say such thing. It just says I refused to sell the town up for $5 million.
So you admit it?
Of course I admit it. It's nothing but a raw deal.
That ain't for you to decide, Joe. The town needs that money. We could use it to clean up the old band show. The old band show for $5 million? Why? We could make a whole performing arts center.
Or brand new school. With 3D Jumbotron right in the middle of town square. What? I saw it on Weekend Sports tonight.
Has anyone even read the contract? You don't have to read it. Yeah, don't you trust that strange lady from a big city who's no one ever seen and no one will ever see again?
As president of the Women's Art League, the oldest and most distinguished arts group in town, I know I speak for all of our members when I say that this contract can only help to spread the fame of Paradise Junction. As the president of the Ladies' Culture Committee, the largest and most prestigious group in all of Paradise Junction, I say that the fame is nothing compared to the wealth and prosperity the steel will bring to our town.
Oh boy.
Have you, in this town meeting we have here, have you all had your say now?
I reckon so, Ernie.
Okay, everybody in favor, say aye.
Aye! But again, say nay.
Nay.
The ayes have it.
Jess, thank you, Mother. I'm going to be a TV star.
Of course you're a drawing, and I quit stooping, or all that blood's going to pour into your
your shoulders.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Of course I'm proud, aren't you?
Me?
Yes, I managed to scoop all the big city newspapers, even the ones out in Hollywood, and my phone's just been ringing off the hook. Do you know who just called me? The entertainment editor from the Los Angeles Times. He wants to quote me for their own article on the show. Me, Polly Ann Day.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything, Joe. Your face says it.
Polly, wait! No, they were not arguing. Everyone forgot to argue.
Remember, students, you are God of flowers, and the ceiling is your sun. Now grow, all of you, towards the sun. Higher now, higher. Wilbur Huffenbeiner, you stop that immediately. You are distracting the other students.
Sorry, Miss Lou. It's just when I stick my petals in the air, all my roots are all tangled up.
This isn't about your petals and roots. This is about getting in touch with the flower inside of you.
The flower inside of me.
Yes, Wilbur, each person has a rare and precious flower inside of them. Now, what kind of flower is inside of you?
A cauliflower. No, seriously. We got one for dinner last night.
You people are not taking this seriously. Wink Smiley will be here any minute, and we don't want him thinking that we're a bunch of talentless brutes.
Well, I don't see how all this gallivanting around is going to land my Arabella a $1 million movie deal.
Martha has a point. This is supposed to be a reality show.
Don't want to give them, reality?
Of course we want to give them reality, but what's wrong with touching up our reality a bit?
Sorry I'm late. I had to go grocery shopping. I think we should listen to Miss LaRue. After all, she was a big star on Broadway.
I don't know about big star.
Yes, well, I studied a little theater myself, and I can tell you, we never gallivanted around pretending to be a bunch of petunias. We were method actors.
Oh, I can never be a method actor. I come from a family of strict Presbyterians.
Why did I ever leave New York? Here, Wilbur, you've got to start low to the ground like this. Next, circle your arms above your head. There you go, you're getting it. Now spread your arms outward as you slowly rise to your feet. See, it's easy.
Gee, thanks, Arabella. Helps a lot.
Arabella McGillicuddy, what are you doing?
I'm helping Wilbur germinate.
Oh, no, you don't, young lady. You're far too young to be germinating with boys. Besides, he's the competition. You shouldn't be talking to him at all.
Oh no, look! Wilbur's wilting! We've got to do something! Wait, I know. Let's all be raincoats. Come on, everyone! Drizzle for Wilbur! Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle!
What is this? Invasion of the Weirdos?
Ah! What's wrong, Martha?
There's a strange man watching us. That's no strange man. That's Wink Smiley. Stop!
I just had my hair professionally dry cleaned.
Close one.
Hey, Mom. Alright, you letting the camera drift again? Greetings, townspeople. As I'm sure you'll all know, my name is Wink Smiley, and I'm going to be the host of Paradise on Earth. I can't wait to tell the world about this wonderful little town you got here. But before I do that, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know each and every one of you special.
I got him, but I treated like Millard Fillmore.
No, please, Newark has strict policy about political statements.
How about this, Mr. Smiley? I can play Beethoven's Ninth Symphony using only 2 spoons.
Who doesn't use those to eat with?
If you're going to put anyone on this show, Mr. Smiley, it's going to be my daughter, Arabella. She can twirl 2 batons at the same time. Stand back, Mr. Smiley. I wouldn't want you to get whacked.
Stop! Everyone, stop! Look, I'm sure y'all are all very talented, but I'm not looking for talent.
But I thought you wanted us to be entertaining.
Of course I want you to be entertaining, but people aren't entertained by cheesy
anymore. They'd rather watch people like themselves. They want to see how you live. They want to know about your problems, your struggles.
Just yesterday, we helped Cindy's cat out of a tree.
No! I don't want kittens. I want conflict. I want heartbreak. I want betrayal. You know, all the things that make this country great. Oh, we don't have anything.
Yeah, she's right. We all pretty much get along here.
That seems too good to be true.
Then you must be in Paradise Junction.
I don't get it. Why did Tina send us to this whiz-cracker of a town?
I don't know. She said Paradise Junction had magical powers.
Magical power. The only power I see is the power to put people asleep.
I don't know. I think it's kind of sweet.
Sweet. Listen, my friend, sweet is boring. Sweet is what gets you canceled. We need a hook. We need someone that'll glue people's eyeballs to their TV sets.
Martha, I admit Arabella is a very gifted young woman, but I'm not sure you realize how difficult it is to play Beethoven using ordinary eating utensils.
Not at all, Edna. I'm sure it's very difficult. But what I'm not sure about is whether Beethoven has stopped spinning in his grave yet.
What's that?
That's Edna and Martha.
Sounds like they're arguing.
No, that's just how they talk.
Have they always been like this?
Pretty much. It all started 3 years ago, right after McGillicuddy's moved here. The Women's Arts League wanted to put up a big statue of Lady Liberty. Only they didn't have enough money on their budget. That's when Horace McGillicuddy comes along with all his big city money. Horace tells everybody he'll pay for the statue as long as he gets to sign it. Well, the Women's Arts League was so excited by his offer. I always said it was a bad deal. The day came of unveiling. The town threw a big parade, floats, marching bands, and everything. Why, people came from miles around to see it. As soon as the parade was over, Mayor Phil put to see out the statue. And a big gasp went up from the crowd. People never seen such a thing.
What's the matter? Was the statue any good?
Oh no, it was very good.
So what's the problem?
The problem is the person it looked like was Martha. Horace had used her for a model. Well, Edna got so mad, she kicked Martha right out of the Women's Arts League. So, Martha started her own group and called the Ladies' League. Those two haven't seen eye to eye since.
Nora, I think we found our hook. Wait, slow.
I don't know why we had to get up so early. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Quit complaining. It's the most productive part of the day.
I don't understand how you could possibly be this peppy on an empty stomach.
The thrill of the hunt, my friend. When I smell blood, I'm like a lion in the prowl. All my muscles tense up. All my senses go alert. Haven't you ever felt that?
Only when I see a cheese Danish.
You can feed your face later. Right now, we're gonna make a surprise call to Holkemeyers.
A surprise call? But it's 5 a.m. They'll probably still in their pajamas.
Good point. I'll see if I can arrange a product placement deal with the pajama manufacturer. Now get ready. We're going in.
Why, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Smiley. Beautiful day.
What's the matter with you? You're wide awake.
Of course we're awake. It's 5 a.m., the most productive part of the day.
That's what he said.
Shut up, Nora.
Would you like some pancakes? Yes, I would.
Oh, we won't go through all that trouble, would we, Nora?
No.
Actually, it's no trouble at all.
Yeah, that's right. After all, you know what they say? Some folks are meant to cook and some are meant to eat.
Maybe later. We have to get footage for the show first.
What would you like for us to do, Mr. Smiley?
I don't want you to do anything. Just be yourself. Let the drama arise from the moment.
If you say so.
Cut!
What's the matter? What's the matter?
What do you think is the matter? I need you to talk.
But they're hungry, Mr. Smiley. You have a better chance of getting a snowball to survive a heat wave.
Yeah, well, I can't put this on the air. He will switch it to something more exciting, like the snoring channel.
Sorry, Mr. Smiley. Can we try again?
All right, but this time let's try to make it interesting. Whoa.
So, son, what do you have planned for today?
I was hoping I could borrow the little red wagon, Father.
The little red wagon? Aren't you a little too old to be playing with a child's toy?
It's not for me, Father. It's for the poor. My Eagle Scout troop is organizing a paper drive.
What would the poor want with some musty old newspapers?
We're not giving the newspapers to the poor, Father. We're giving the newspapers to the recycling center and donating the proceeds to the poor.
Well, that sounds like a mighty fine cause, son. In fact, so fine, I'd be willing to drive it around town myself.
Gee, thanks, Father. You're a great father.
And you're a great son, son.
Are you people for real? Because you don't sound real. You sound like robots. No, wait. What's less personality than robots?
I'm not sure, but I'm guessing the answer is rocks.
Bingo. You're very boring rocks.
But you told us to be ourselves.
That was before I knew who you were.
Huh?
Come on, Nora. Let's go.
What's the matter?
What do you... I need honesty. I need you to tell me the truth no matter who gets hurt.
I'm not sure I understand.
Look, I was sent here to figure out what makes your town special, what makes your town unique. I've been here 24 hours and I still haven't found any magic.
There's nothing magic about Paradise Junction. It's just that everybody cares about each other, that's all.
Everybody?
Yes, Mr. Smiley, everybody.
What about the McGillicuddies? I understand some people feel like they don't really belong here.
I don't know where you heard that. The McGillicuddies are fine, upstanding folk. Why, Martha McGillicuddy is one of the kindest, most selfless woman ever to grace our town.
Selfless is a rather strong word, don't you think?
I have a stronger one.
Edna! Listen, Mr. Smiley, I know what you're trying to get us to do. You're trying to get us to say something bad about the McGillicuddies. Well, we're not going to fall for it.
Wait.
Gossiping about someone is like feeding a pig in a windstorm. You just get a lot of slop all over yourself, and in the end, you nor the pig are happy.
But
Now, if you don't mind, me and Wilbur have some newspapers to collect. Goodbye, Mr. Smiley.
goodbye, Mr. Horace. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will.
Yes, I would. Thank you, Mrs. Hoppelmeyer.
Of course.
Nice folks, the Hoppelmeyers.
Yeah, they're all right.
Too bad they didn't give us anything to work with.
Are you kidding? They gave us plenty to work with. We just have to do some creative editing.
Oh. Wait, what?
Why don't you go watch it? Stop right there.
What's the matter?
You know I don't allow laptops in here.
You know, come on, Joe. Everyone see how the show turned out.
Why don't you go watch it down at the barber shop?
There's not
They already have a laptop.
There's not enough room for everybody down there.
And besides, conversation's a whole lot better here.
Okay, fine. You can leave the laptop. But if there are any ads for pharmaceuticals, out it goes.
Thanks, Joe.
Turn up the volume.
Oh, yes, Miss Crouch, yeah, now.
And now, it's time for America's newest hit show.
Here it comes.
How could it be a hit? It ain't even been on air yet.
Paradise Lost.
Hold on, did he say Paradise Lost? I thought they were calling it Paradise on Earth.
Must be a typo.
Paradise Lost.
Hi, I'm Wing Smiley. I'd like to welcome you to Paradise Junction. To a stranger, this may look like any ordinary town. The houses are neatly painted and the lawns are freshly mowed. For underneath this idyllic veneer lies a cesspool of hypocrisy and corruption. Mayor Flo is the nominal head of this town, but if the catfish are biting, she's nowhere to be found. That's when the town is ruled by this woman, Martha McGillicuddy. Martha and her husband Horace are relative newcomers to Paradise Junction. Having just moved here 3 years ago, they have established a successful business and taken their places among the cultural's elite. But despite their many achievements, one still eludes Martha. winning the blue ribbon in the annual pie baking contest. Edna Holkmeyer, you know Martha as well as anyone else. How would you describe her culinary skills?
You know what they say, some folks were meant to cook and some were meant to eat.
So you don't think she has a chance of winning the blue ribbon this year?
A snowball has a better chance of surviving a heat wave.
I understand Martha uses a special ingredients in her pie. Do you know what that might be?
I'm not sure, but I'm guessing the answer is rocks.
Mr. Holkmeyer, you were a pie baking judge for many years. What's it like to taste one of Martha's pies?
You just get a lot of slop all over yourself, and in the end, you nor the pig are happy.
Meet Joe Good. He runs the Rise and Shine Diner, which serves as the main gathering place for the town. Some say Joe is a shoo-in for the annual pie baking contest. After all, he's been every year for the last 12 years in a row.
13 actually, but who's counting?
Some say Joe's the friendliest guy in town, but he's friendlier with some folks than others. In this secret footage, we'll see how he helps his neighbors.
Are you up? I said, are you up?
Come on in, Joe. I've been waiting for you.
The woman, none other than Martha McGillicuddy herself. Tune in again next week for more tales, treachery, and deception here on Paradise Lost.
I'd like to welcome you all to the annual Paradise Junction Pie Baking Contest. The festivities are just getting started, and there sure are a lot of pies. I guess with Joe at a picture, everybody wants to see if they can get their hands on the grand prize. Well, good luck, and may the best chef win.
Oh, Miss LaRue, that pie looks absolutely delicious. I should hope so. I was up till midnight last night baking it. Well, it's very pretty with those cherries on top. Thank you. I love the whipped cream. Is that blueberry pie? Yes. Are you sure it was you who did the baking? What are you implying, Miss Cratchit? Nothing. It's just a rumor that I heard. Uh-huh. And what rumor was that? Well, don't let on that I told you, but some people are saying Martha wasn't the only one who got help from Joe. Some people are saying you might have gotten help as well. You take that back, Miss Cratchit. What's there to take back? I never said in the first place. You take that back, or Al. You'll what, Miss LaRue? This!
What you got at the office, Ben?
What's it look like? It's a pie for the contest.
A pie? I didn't know you could bake.
Sure, I can bake sometimes.
Then why haven't you entered the contest before?
I guess I never had a pie good enough before.
Oh, I bet you didn't bake that pie. I bet you bought it at the H.E.B. in Centerville.
Does this taste like it's from H.E.B.?
Phew! I made it! Well, I'll be a blue-nosed gopher, Edna. Looks like you're the only contestant left.
Does that mean I won?
Well, Robux states I have to try it first.
Here, have a big piece.
Oops.
Poor Edna.
Oh, brother. Man, I thought Joe would want to be here to witness all this, but good thing he isn't.
Hey, Joe. You still looking for Polly?
I sure am. Have you seen her around?
Yeah. Old man Cochran saw her by the train station. Said she was buying train tickets to New York City.
New York City? What would you want to go there for?
I don't know, Joe. You ought to know that better than anyone. Didn't she always say her dream was to work for a big city newspaper?
Well, sure, but Nah, Polly wouldn't up and leave like that. I'm just pretty sure she went to do some, sightseeing and all there.
Sorry, bro. It was a one-way ticket.
But that doesn't make any sense. Sure, we had some harsh words last time we spoke, but I wouldn't think she'd ever leave Paradise Junction. At least, not without saying goodbye.
Well, Joe, you know what they say. There's plenty of other fish in the sea.
No, Fred, there's only one fish, and her name is Polly Ann Day.
I have a headache. I have some bad news, folks. For the first time ever in the Paradise Junction Pie Baking Contest history, there is no winner. You have all disqualified yourselves. And not a starry side I ever did see. This competition is ruined! Ruined!
Well, I hope you're happy, Wink. Happy? I'm ecstatic. Everything just went as I planned.
But you made the townspeople look like fools.
Correction, my friend. The townspeople made themselves look like fools. I was just there to record it.
You know, if I had any self-respect, I'd quit this job right now.
Because of this? This is nothing. Just wait until you see what I got planned for the season finale. Our ratings are going to be through the roof.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the play so far.
During this intermission, we wanted to give thanks to some people who deserved it.
First of all, we'd like to express our gratitude to the Fellowship of Oso Creek for allowing us to use their facilities to practice over the past couple of months and perform tonight.
So we're going to be using this as an opportunity to take a love offering from the church.
And while our volunteers are collecting those in the wasted pie pans from the competition, there is plenty more thanks to give.
We'll start with Mrs. Hallinan, who sacrificed a lot of time and effort and endured a lot of stress to make sure this goes off without a hitch.
And we can't forget the cast.
And of course, we'd like to thank all of y'all for being here.
Your support means more than you know.
So once again, thank y'all. We hope y'all enjoy your pies and the rest of the evening.
We'll see you all again in a moment for Act 2 of Trouble in Paradise Junction.